Story time about the girl who literally wanted to be me. Okay, so I met this girl in my accounting class in college last semester, and we're gonna call her Wanna Be Me because that bitch just really wanted to be me. Obviously, since we sat right next to each other, we're gonna start talking, you know what I mean? Like, the first interaction we ever had, she complimented on my shoes, but it wasn't really a compliment. It was more of like, oh, like, what shoes are those? Those look weird. They were literally just like Mason Margiela tabby flats. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I'm gonna insert a photo here, but like, no one is fashionable in my college, okay? So I already knew people were like, oh, like, why the fuck is she wearing that? Like, oh, those are weird shoes and shit like that. I already got comments like that already. Demonic. Those look demonic. That's what she said, right? And I just told her, like, no, I'm like into fashion. Like, I don't think it has anything to do with that. He's a designer. Like, kind of telling me her life story, and she would ask me questions about myself, and I told her that I was engaged and have a fiance. Fat ass rock on my finger, period. And you want to know immediately what she asked? Oh, how do you know that he's not gonna cheat on you? What the fuck do you mean? Girl, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, who fucking says that after you tell them that you're engaged? Like, hater. And then she was like, oh, I meant like, oh, like, you guys are so young. Like, how do you know that's who you want to be with? It's just like, girl, like, you're rude as fuck. I would have never said that to my fucking enemy. And then obviously I knew that she had like a man that she was with for like over 5 years. And she started saying stuff like, oh, like, I don't want a ring. Like, me and him, like, our love is too strong. Like, we don't even need a ring. Like, trying to subtly shade me. Girl, what? I already thought that was weird, but I was like, okay, whatever. Like, I'm just not gonna be close with her. But she asked for my Instagram, and obviously I gave it to her, and then we kind of like left because class ended, you know what I mean? She was following me and I followed her back, obviously, because we're just acquaintance. Like, I'm just not going to be close with you because you kind of giving me red flags right now. Like, I'm good. You know what I mean? I'm good off that. So please tell me why she follows me. And then a week later, like, everything's good. Like, we still talk, but it's very like surface level. Like, it's not nothing too deep. We just talk about homework and like the assignments and shit like that. Please tell me why a week later she comes in with the same tabby shoes that I was wearing the first day, okay? But the thing that got me is that same day that she wore those tabby shoes, she literally copied one of my Instagram outfits. Like, girl, I'm not even talking about, oh, she was wearing the same mini skirt and a like kind of the same top. No, I'm talking about she literally copied it from the T. And I was like thinking to myself, like, this girl basically copied my whole swag. And the kicker to it is, the first thing that she said to me was like, oh, like, look, he got me like a promise ring. Girl, what? Who are you competing with? Who are you? You're not competing. Girl, are you in your head competing with me? The fuck are you talking about? We started having a conversation and she was like, oh, where do you think you want to have your wedding like done and shit like that? And I was just like, oh, I really want to go to Italy to have it done. I visited Italy like one time and I just thought it was so beautiful, and I love Lake Como. Like, it's just such a I'm a Star Wars fan. I'm a Star Wars whore. Okay. And then she was like, no way, I want my wedding in Italy. Like, I want it done in Italy. The shit that she said that really pissed me off was her being like, oh, well, let's see who gets the wedding first in Italy. Like, if this shit was a fucking race, girl, I don't know you. Why are you secretly competing with me? Girl, what? I asked her about the shoes and I was like, oh, I thought those shoes were demonic. Like, why are you wearing them now? I thought you hated them. She literally said verbatim, oh, I seen you wear them, but like, I feel like I look better in them. Girl, what? The thing is with this girl is everything that she says that's rude, she has a smile on her face. Like, she kind of acts like she's being nice, but she'll say the most condescending, rude ass shit ever. And I kind of distanced myself from her and like never spoke to her ever again. So, and if you find yourself around a girl that's like this, babes, please run away, far away from her, because she's literally competing with you. Okay, this is the finished makeup routine. I did just post an in-depth makeup tutorial on YouTube, so please go subscribe. The link is in the bio. I will be posting more videos on YouTube as well. As always, I love you guys so much. Bye!
These are all the things my best friend of 13 years did to me that made me cut her the fuck off. Also, this is your sign to stop keeping shitty people in your life just because you've known them a long time and you go way back. Because going way back means nothing if they treat you like fucking garbage. So number one, if I liked or showed interest or even got the slightest bit of joy out of something in this world, she had to fucking hate it. And I don't mean just hate it. She had to despise it. She loved to just go on and on about how terrible she thought the things I liked were every single time that we hung out. It was so fucking weird. It wasn't like dislike, like it was passionate hate. And I swear she would like half these things until I liked it and then she had to hate it. Another thing she would do is intentionally like reach and go out of her way to make me feel unimportant, not good enough, like etc., ugly, whatever the case scenario was, not interesting enough. Like she would just gas the living shit out of everyone around us, like all of our other friends, but make sure she never gave a single compliment to me. But when I say gas up everyone else, I mean like worship the fuck out of every single girl in the friend group except for me. I was like, girl, what did I ever do to you? And since she had that cute little era where she hated everything I liked, the only thing I ever really got from her was criticism, whether it was like about how ugly my outfit was or how stupid my style was or whatever the fuck. Like she literally wanted me to know how unimportant she thought I was. Like it was her fucking mission. And that's like a dumbass little thing girls will do if they're like jealous of you or they give you like I want to be you vibes, is they will purposefully just gas up every single person except for you, especially if they think you're like the prettiest person in the friend group or whatever. Not saying I fucking was, but definitely she thought I was because she made it her goddamn mission to make me feel unimportant. But as for the one thing we did have in common, we both always wanted to be YouTubers since we were super, super little. That solidified for me. And it eventually became my full-time job. And like immediately after my channel blew up, she tried to start her own channel, posted like 2 videos, and then fucking gave up. But ever since that, she's been breaking her goddamn back trying to get me to quit. I shit you not, this girl would call me up randomly and be like, I don't think you should continue social media. Like, internet hate can get really bad. Like, out of fucking nowhere. As if I've never, like, gotten internet hate. Like, as if I don't know what it is. Or if I have, like, a really good month with views or something, she'll be like, oh, social media is so oversaturated. Like, I really think you should, like, quit or, like, find something else. And that quote they say, that's, like, the only people that will talk you out of going after your dreams are the people that already gave up on theirs, is fucking accurate. Also, genuine question, like, are you fucking dumb? Like, you think I'm gonna, like, get off the phone with you and be like, she's right, I might get hate, I have to quit? Like, what the actual fuck? I hate when dumbass people call me telling me dumbass shit. Not to mention, when I was going through one of the most toxic relationships of my entire life, like, fully being, like, traumatized, she stopped being friends with me because I wouldn't break up with him. As if it's, like, that fucking easy. And I don't know, I don't care if y'all come for me for this shit. The way I look at it is, I will be there for my friends no matter if I fucking agree with it or if I don't. I'm not afraid to tell them if they're wrong, but even if I think they made a stupid decision, I will never fucking abandon them. After I finally dumped him, obviously she came crawling back into my life, and guess what the situation was? She was in her own little toxic relationship, and I was there for her like a fucking dumbass. Where was she when I was going through mine again? Oh yeah, she fucking left me. Can't even say anything though, because that's my own dumbass fault. Honestly, the list goes on and on forever, but this is getting a little long, so let me know if you guys want a part 2. But always remember, just because you've known that they existed a little longer than the next guy, doesn't mean that they're still not a shitty person.
If you fuck somebody's boyfriend, you're losing me as a friend. Since we're going back to school soon, I thought I should let you know why you and I aren't friends anymore, okay? Let me know if I'm in the wrong. We're gonna go friend by friend, and there's thing 1 and thing 2 because they look and act exactly alike. We're gonna start with thing 1 because I met her in 8th grade and she introduced me to thing 2. Okay, the first time thing 1 ever hated me was when her crush had a crush on me. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of mad at her for that because why are you mad at me that he likes me is not my fucking fault. I don't like him, sorry. I did make sure that he didn't like me though by giving him like an ick. I would never do that again. Anyways, me and thing 1 stopped being friends every single summer. Like clockwork! This is where thing 2 comes in. We became friends 2 school years ago. Thing 2 and I became close really, really quick because she lost her whole entire friend group right before we became friends. If that doesn't say enough, if that doesn't say enough, I ended up making a trio out of like my 2 best friends, which is thing 1 and then just another girl. I say thing 1, I meant thing 2. The first red flag with thing 2 was we were over at her house, ended up door dashing us all Chipotle. Thing 2's parents didn't want to order it, which is fine. You don't have to order 3 girls Chipotle. Like if I have the money, I'll do it. I don't even want to bash anybody, but to put extra stuff on your burrito, knowing I have to pay for 3 plus the fee plus 2 bags of chips and guac, that order was $112. I'm not trying to bash her for how much she eats, but if somebody else is paying for your food, please be mindful of what you're getting. or how much you're spending. I have a picture of me in the background paying for this while they're both laughing at how much it costs. And then on top of paying for all of her food, I paid for everything we did, every sleepover. I paid for when we went shopping, I paid for every single DoorDash. I will give her credit where credit is due. One time she had a Domino's gift card and used it on us. Did ask us to pay her back. Am I paying you back for a slice of pizza? I don't have an issue with paying for everything, but when you want to do things with my money, like you literally have it in your mind that you're gonna go do this because I'm going to pay.
Why are you planning with somebody else's pocket?
Exactly, don't plan with my pockets. And then, Thing 2 and I were literally like attached at the hip, attached in the brain. We had the same brain cells and everything, except for when she fucked somebody else's boyfriend. Didn't tell me until it got too much to carry, and then told me not to tell the girlfriend because she was gonna tell the girlfriend. And she didn't end up telling that girl for months. Anyways, that girl found out and she's still dating that guy. If you're happy, I'm happy, I guess. But yeah, Thing 2 lost me as a friend after that. Fuck you. Not a person who says no, but fuck off. It's myself against myself at this point, and I just have to stop talking to people. If you've learned anything from this, it's to not be like me and to not be friends with shitty people. Say no! Okay, have a great day. I love you so much. Bye.
And then all of a sudden I noticed that something's off and I'm like, wait, bitch, something's not right. Turns out he was talking to my man. Okay, you guys, story time on how I literally just caught my friend texting my man. And no, I am not lying. I got plenty of screenshots. My personal fave right here, but how did you acquire this? Well, let me just say, a bitch always knows. I swear to gosh, I literally just felt an atmosphere change. I was like, oh no, something's wrong. Text my man, called him actually, and I was like, so what's going on? He thought he was like acting like I was crazy and stuff. He was like, what are you talking about? And I was like, I know something's up. And I mean, I was right, wow. Basically, I just guilt tripped him. Look, this is a new concealer. Hold on. That is so satisfying. But I basically guilt tripped him into sending me the screenshots of his text messages with literally one of my friends. Like, and not just like a friend from like school or like somebody I know like in real life. No, this was a little influencer. And when I tell you, I fucking threw a fit. I was screaming, crying, but I stayed calm and collected, and now it's time to read this bit. Now, mind you, my friend is still acting like he has no idea what is going on. He was on live the other day, and people were in his comment section saying, like, what happened with you and Bradley? And he's like, I have no idea, like, all this stuff. And then I was literally in the comment section, I was like, let's run that fade right now. What I'm not about to do is have you sit up here online and lie and say that I'm making shit up when I literally have proof. Mind you, I've gotten no texts, no calls from Kane, which is my friend's name. Like, might as well just name drop because I'm about to read this bitch on live later. Like, he hasn't even tried, and he knows what he did. Like, you can't, like, it's not like a, oh, let's play the, like, the stupid victim card. Like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, no, you know exactly what you're doing. You're the one that initiated the conversation. You're the one that kept texting and following through. If you thought that there was something wrong, you should have came and texted me. Because another thing, I don't want y'all to think that I'm just sitting here, like, bashing my, like, ex-friend and not, like, my man. Because I obviously ended things with him. I was very mad at him. I was like, so go be with Kane. And I don't know how that's going. Anyways, if you see me on live reading a nasty homeworking twink, then join. Join and screen record that and post it, because when he finds out that I have those screenshots and I literally have hardcore proof, it's over. You can't hide behind lies anymore. This is the mug. Bye.
You know how everyone's talking about their friends that they had that secretly hated them? That reminds me of a tale. Story time. So this begins in 4th grade. There was a new girl in my class. Every time there was a new kid, I would love making friends with them. I was so shy in elementary school. Anyone who didn't have a preconceived connotation of me. I just wanted to befriend them. So I'm driving home from school with my mom, and literally like 3 houses down from me, I see her playing in her front yard. So the next day at school, I said to her, do you live in, and I said my neighborhood, and she was like, yeah. And I was like, I live right there. And she was like, cool. I don't know how we became friends after that, but we did. We were attached at the hip. We hung out every single day for years. Now we're in 7th grade. I'm noticing that she's starting to get a little boy crazy. If you've ever had a girlfriend that's boy crazy, you know where this story is heading. Girls that prioritize men and male validation, they're gonna choose guys over you 10 out of 10 times. Every time I would hang out with her, she would be texting boys. We'd be jumping on the trampoline, and she would stop every 2 minutes to pull out her little Envy phone and text some boys. As 7th grader, she started doing acts with this one boy in particular, and I had no interest in that. I was literally 12. I was nowhere near that. So we were already starting to go on some different paths here. So one day we had another friend that was mutual, both of us, and we were all hanging out at my house. I need to give the girl a name. The boy crazy girl, her name is Anna in this story. Anna is like, let's go to the high school football game. And the other friend we were with, let's call her Cheryl. Me and Cheryl and Anna get there, and immediately Anna ditches us to talk to some boys. Me and Cheryl are just kind of there like, what do we do now? Also, this is one of like the first times that Cheryl has hung out with us. After like a few hours of Anna completely ditching us, she's just talking to these boys the whole time. And I do want to note too, these weren't even cool boys. They were kind of like weird. They were just gross. Like, I'm sorry. If you're gonna be obsessed with some boys, at least make them cute. Cheryl says to me, look, I'm nervous. I didn't tell my mom that I was gonna be here. It's getting dark. Like, can we please go back? I was like, yeah, like that's not a problem. So I call my mom to pick me up. I'm telling Anna, like, look, Cheryl has to go home. Like, I wanna leave. I'm not really having fun either. We're gonna go. You can come with us if you want. Things are about to get really juicy, but go to part 2.